Now that we covered the first 20 essential words, let's move on to part 2. In this section, we'll focus on words 21 to 40, which are specially useful for speaking and listening section of the IELTS general training test. These words and phrases will help you extend your answer naturally, express opinion clearly, and follow conversation more accurately in the listening exam. Using this vocabulary correctly will make your English sound more fluent, more confident, and more advanced. So let's continue and explore words 21 to 40. The verb elaborate means to develop or present something in further details. This is extremely useful in speaking test when you need to extend your answers. For example, when the examiner asks about your hometown, I'll be happy to elaborate on what makes my city unique. Beyond its historical buildings, it has a vibrant culture sense that attract visitors year round. Using this verb show your willingness to provide detailed responses, which is essential for a high speaking score. Word number 22 is the noun perspective, referring to a particular attitude or way of regarding something. This is a valuable when expressing opinion in part 3 of the speaking test. For instance, from my perspective, urban green spaces are essential for maintaining residents' well-being and creating sustainable cities. Using these words help you frame your opinion in a sophisticated way. Adverb tremendously means to a great extent or extremely. This is a useful intensifier for the speaking section. For example, living abroad has tremendously improved my understanding of different culture and communication styles. Using wired intensifier instead of always saying very or really demonstrate range in your vocabulary. Word number 24 is the adjective prevalent, meaning widespread in a particular area or at a particular time. This is a useful when discussing trends or common phenomena. For instance, remote work has become increasingly prevalent in my industry since the global pandemic. Using precise adjective like the show sophisticated in your vocabulary. The adjective crucial means decisive or critical, especially in the success or failure of something. This is a perfect for emphasizing important points in your speaking answer. For example, effective time management is a crucial when preparing for IELTS English tests. These words help you emphasize key points in your responses in a more sophisticated way than simply saying important. Word number 26 is the conjunction albeit, which means although or even though. This is excellent for showing nouns in your speaking responses. For instance, I enjoy my job, albeit it can be stressful during my busy period. Using conjunctions like the demonstrate sophisticated grammar and helps you create complex sentences. The verb facilitate means to make an action or process easier or easier. This is useful when discussing how things work or how problems might be solved. For example, technology can facilitate better communication between people from different countries. Using precise verbs like this instead of more general ones show lexical resources. Word number 28 is the adverb consequently, meaning as a result. This is an excellent linking words for the speaking test. For instance, the bus was delayed. Consequently, I arrived late for the interview. Using a variety of linking words help improve the coherence of speaking and demonstrates good control of discourse management. The adverbs invariable means always or without expectations. This is a useful when talking about regular habits or consist patterns. For example, I invariably check my emails first thing in the morning before starting work. Using precise adverbs of frequency showing sophisticated in your vocabulary. Word number 30 is the phrase in essence, which means fundamentally or in the most important respect. This is a useful for summarizing or clarifying points in the speaking test. For instance, in essence, what I am saying in the education should focus more on practical skills as well as theoretical knowledge. Using phrases like this help you summarize your thoughts clearly and concisely. The verb distinguish means to recognize to or treat someone or something as a different. This is a concept is important in listening section. For example, in a listening passage about a museum tour, you may hear this. You need to distinguish between the permanent exhibitions on the ground floor and the temporary display location on the second floor. Understanding how to distinguish between different opinions help you select the correct answer when multiple choices sound similar. Word number 32 is the verb anticipate, meaning to expect or predict. This appears in many listening passages about planning or scheduling. For instance, in a conversation about travel arrangement, the speaker might say, "We anticipate heavy traffic on Monday morning, so I recommended leaving at least an hour earlier than usual." Recognizing these words help you understand what speaker expect to happen in the future. The verb deduce means to arrive at fact or conclusion by reasoning. The concept appears in the listening test when information must be inferred. For example, in a workplace conversation, for the monthly sales figures, we can deduce that the new marketing strategy has been quite effective. Understanding these words help you follow a speaker logical reasoning processes. Word number 34 is the noun vicinity, meaning the area around or a near particular place. These appear in direction and location description in a listening task. For instance, in a conversation about apartment hunting, the speaker might say, "There are several good restaurants in the vicinity of the new apartment complex, all within walking distance." These words help you understand spatial relationship when listening to description of locations. The adverb subsequently means afterward or following as a result. This frequently appears in a subsequently explanation in the listening test. For example, the treaty was signed in 1919 and subsequently ratified by all participating nations the following year. Understanding these words help you follow chronological sequences in listening passages. Word number 36 is the verb allocate, meaning to distribute or assign for a particular purpose. This commonly appears in listening passages about resources or scheduling. For instance, We need to allocate more time or customers' feedback in future conference. Based on this year's survey result, the verb allocate is more important for you understanding how resources, time or responsibilities are distributed. The noun confirmation refer to the action of confirming something or the state of being confirmed. This word is a frequently appears in practical conversation in the listening test. For example, in a travel booking dialogue, one of the speaker might say, "You will receive an email confirmation of your reservation within the next 24 hours." Recognizing the word help you understand verification processes describing in conversations. The word number 38 is the adjective intermittent, meaning occurring at irregular intervals, not continuous or steady. This appears in descriptive listening passages. For instance, travelers should expect intermittent rain showers throughout the afternoon with periods or sunshine in between. These adjectives help you understand pattern or frequencies described in listening passages. Noun prerequisite refer to something required as a prior condition. The word appears in educational or procedural listening passages. For example, completion of the introductory module is a prerequisite for enrolling in any of the advanced workshops. Understanding these words help you identifying necessary condition or requirement mentioned by speaker. The final word is the noun correspondence, which typically refer to communication by exchanging letter or emails. This appears in both reading and listening passages. For instance, in a business conversation, you may hear this sentence: "All correspondence regarding to the project should be directed to the team leader rather than individual members." Recognizing these words help you understand communication process describing in listening passages. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope these lessons help you understand how to use advanced vocabulary correctly across the IELTS General Training Test, including writing, reading, speaking and listening. Remember, learning new words is important, but using them naturally and accurately is what truly helps you achieve a higher band score. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like it and subscribe to the channel for more high quality IELTS preparation content. Sharing the video with friends or classmates who are preparing for IELTS can also help them improve their vocabulary and confidence. If you have any questions or if there is a specific topic you would like me to cover in future lessons, feel free to leave and comment below. Thank you again for watching. Keep practicing regularly and I wish you the very best of luck in your IELTS General Training Test. See you in the next video.